Hey everyone, how's it going? David here. Today I want to talk to you guys about the importance of nutrition. Nutrition is something that I was always taught in school, little by little, and but it's something as I've gotten older, um, it was never really spoken about, even between peer groups or in college or in the workplace or anywhere else for that matter. And we're bombarded with so many different food choices, um, that I'm astonished that it's not part more of the cultural zeitgeist, so to speak. It's not part of, um, you know, popular dialogue amongst friends or co-workers. It's almost like speaking about politics when you try to speak about nutrition with some people, because it's something that is very intimate. Um, it's something that people typically, we grow up with our food choices, from our upbringing, from how we were raised, and we carry those on to adulthood, and then we teach those same traditions and customs and habits to our children. And um, I want to talk to you guys about this because it's something that is a foundational pillar to living an extraordinary life, is being mindful of nutrition and how the food that we put into our bodies affects us cognitively, physically, emotionally, mentally, even spiritually. Um, Food has a direct effect on all of these factors. Um, if I could summarize it in a way that is very simple to understand and remember, and I credit this to one of my good friends, um, and it's something that aligns with what I understand to be the proper philosophy for a healthy diet, is overall, if it was created by nature, if it already exists um, naturally, right, then it's healthy to eat, then you should eat it. And if it was created by man primarily, then it should not be eaten, with certain exceptions here and there, right? So, for example, um, rice, or beans, or meat, or vegetables were all created by nature. And so, by definition, those, according to this law, are healthy to eat. But things such as candies, um, anything that comes in a box, um, that is ultra processed, um, you know, like breadsticks or, something like that, that is very refined. That would be an example of an item that was made by man primarily, and so should be avoided. Um, Another way of learning about this is eating the same way that our great grandparents used to eat. What would our great grandparents recognize as food? You know, again, aligned with the food that comes out most naturally from the earth, um, as opposed to a lot of the ultra processed foods that we have in our grocery stores today. So, if you guys could remember just a few simple rules, these can help you tremendously in terms of eating well and avoiding many illnesses and ailments that can come from eating, highly processed, dysfunctional foods. The first rule is stick to whole, raw foods. Let's say and organic if possible. If you can't buy it organic, that's okay, but at least it should be whole fruits and vegetables should make up a majority of your diet. I would say at least 50%. We're talking about all kinds of fruits and vegetables: apples, oranges, carrots, um, spring mix, lettuce, spinach, um, onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, broccoli, mangoes, pineapple, pears, fresh cherries, beets, all of these in the raw organic form are nutritional powerhouses. I mean, these foods, for example, if you make a bowl, right, of a salad of all of these different foods that I just mentioned, chopped up in a salad, and you have that, you will feel amazing after. I guarantee it because I've felt that way, and I've known other people who have had the same thing, and they feel amazing after. At the moment, it's difficult sometimes to eat it because it's not as appetizing to your palate. But once you do have it, you feel amazing afterwards. You feel like you can conquer the world. And so that's number one. Number two is having high quality meat and dairy if you choose to incorporate that into your diet. For those of you who aren't vegan, I would suggest high quality grass fed um, milk, butter, cheese, yogurt, in moderation because they can be high in saturated fats, but they're also very high in nutritional content as well, in calcium, vitamin D, um, and omega 3s. So, having each of these foods in smaller quantities than fruits and vegetables, just a little bit of each day, right? Quarter of a cup to half a cup of each food group, I think is fine. Paired with organic grass-fed beef or organic chicken or wild-caught fish or sardines, and these give you, in combination with the fresh fruits and vegetables, it gives you the basis for a rock solid healthy diet. You're going to get all of the nutrients that you need primarily from all of these foods. You're going to reduce your risk of heart disease, of stroke, of diabetes, of cancers by following the simple rule of eating clean, organic if possible, and foods that you can recognize as food. Primarily food that is refrigerated. Because once things become pasteurized, ultra pasteurized, or are things that are sold in different, individual packs that don't have to be refrigerated, such as cookies, crackers, cakes, all of these things. These are the building blocks for all sorts of diseases that plague modern society. Diabetes, cancer, heart disease are all fed by this diet of processed food. So as much as we can, if we can eliminate these foods from our diet, we will have such a tremendous shift in our health, our lifestyle, and our mentality, our spirit. Everything will be much more purified, and we will feel so much better by doing this. Um, and so I urge all of you to, obviously consult it with your physician before starting, but being able to incorporate um, fruits and vegetables, raw, organic grass-fed meats, and organic pasture-raised eggs and grass-fed dairy, um, and staying clear of ultra-processed foods will have a tremendous impact on your life and on your ability to create lasting impact in your life um, by just having a healthier body, a healthier mind, more energy, more focus, um, more peace and contentment in a way, because you feel more clear. You don't feel as bogged down by what you're eating. What you're ingesting will actually nourish you and will heal you, as opposed to um, creating dysfunction in your body and hurting you. So Hippocrates said, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And I truly believe that. I truly believe that people can heal themselves through their eating habits. The body has a miraculous way of healing itself if we just allow it to um, take that process um, and we nurture that process such that we allow it to um, do this for ourselves, um, heal ourselves from within. Something that goes alongside nutrition is fasting, being able to fast strategically, whether it's intermittent fasting or fasting maybe once a week or every 2 weeks or once a month, however you feel like. And again, consult your doctor before starting any of these regimens to make sure that um, you're ready for this. Fasting can be a great way as well to potentially maintain a healthy weight and also remain more focused and clear throughout the day. And it gives your digestive system a chance to take a break and remove any excess waste that might be accumulated in your body. And so all these things go hand in hand, because humans from an evolutionary perspective did not eat all the time as we do now in modern times. And so our bodies were designed to last long periods of time without eating, for example, hours, 6 to 8 to 10 hours to 12 hours or more. And so this combination of knowing how to fast strategically combined with the right diet can work wonders for our health and creates the basis for a very healthy lifestyle. And so I wanted to share these insights with you guys about nutrition and how it can truly make our lives better. And I hope that you guys find this of benefit and that it can help transform your life. And the important thing is it's okay to make these changes incrementally, and you should, because you need to allow your body time to adjust to these different changes. And you're more likely to incorporate these habits if you start them little by little. So, start by changing maybe 1 meal a week, then 2 meals, incorporating more fruits and vegetables and healthy organic foods into your diet, such that you're able to see the meaningful changes in your life across all domains, and allow it to become a more lasting habit and permanent change that really impacts your body and your life for the better. Um, Nutrition is something that I learned about early on that is foundational to having a good life, and I urge all of you to take a deep look at your nutrition. What are you feeding your body? How can you make it better through incorporating more natural foods that our great grandparents would recognize as food, such that we can reconnect with our inner being, reconnect with nature by nurturing ourselves more deeply with the foods that Mother Nature gives us, and through that being able to um, shine brighter, let our authentic selves shine much more, um, through feeling very well nourished um, in our bodies. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that these insights can be helpful. Let me know in the comments down below. What are your guys' top insights or questions about nutrition? And we can discuss those. So thank you guys again. I love all of you, and I pray that each of you can benefit from this information and really start that journey to making a great difference in your life, and the lives of others as well. Thank you guys. Until next time.